All right, listen, we are back. Our next guest is one of the world's leading fitness experts, known for her hardcore workouts, but today she's going to give us the hardcore facts about back pain. Here with moves to help manage and prevent back pain is the one and only Jillian Michaels, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Hi, guys.
There's different kinds of... Hi. I just want to give you a squeeze.
Hello, Jillian.
Different kinds of back pain.
I have them all.
He has narcissistic
Rage.
Okay?
I can barely walk.
He can barely, like, bend over and touch his toes.
Okay.
It's true. It's getting worse by the day. So where do we start with
Okay, well, the first thing, let's establish the fact that you're absolutely right. There are 50 different causes of back pain. For people like us, though, and I mean 30 to, let's say, 60, it's usually discogenic. Disc disruption, okay? And then we feel this pain, and it generally results in like this crazy spasm. And we're like, I gotta dig this out.
Do you spasm?
I don't spasm yet, but I do feel stiffness, so I'm on the verge of spasming.
Right? So then you feel the stiffness and you go get the crazy massage, and you're twisting, and you're stretching, and you're watching videos on YouTube, and you're trying all these exercises, and you make it 1,000% times worse until you can no longer get up off the massage table.
So how do we make it better?
Okay, so the first thing is, and I'm speaking because of a back injury that I had, and the information I'm going to give you comes from a preeminent spine expert named Stu McGill, who rehabbed me back to functioning, okay? So that acute pain phase, the reality is you really don't want to do anything. That's kind of the point.
Don't do anything.
I'm going to show you the absolute basics. Ice, heat, acupuncture is considered safe, right?
Okay.
Potential placebo effect could work great. No downside. You're safe there. Now, what you want to do, if you can stand, because when you're in acute pain, you have an open injury in your spine. Usually the disc is herniated, torn open, pushing into the nerve. So you can make it much, much worse. You want it to heal. How do we get it to heal?
Okay.
So the first thing, honestly, is gonna sound ridiculous.
I took my heels off. I thought that would be...
And you should.
That would be smart.
That is perfectly appropriate.
That's the first step, Kel.
Yeah.
You wanna walk.
I want to walk.
You want to walk. So
what pace?
How you walk is key. You want the chin parallel to the ground, eyes are forward, big proud chest, and the arms have to swing so we're flossing the nerve, the spinal column. So, and I know this seems ridiculous, but I am telling you, you're going to start out.
But do you see how he's walking? It's very strange already.
Okay.
Now you're causing other pain.
He went like this.
Swing. Let me see it.
I was listening to
That's exactly what he
hardcore
I need a
fitness expert
swagger.
Jillian Michaels telling me how to walk, and I did it.
Let me see it again. Let me see it again. All right, yes, proud and tall. That's exactly right. Brisk, perfect. So you may not.
You lay off, Ripa.
That was excellent.
All right.
Come on now.
Green
That
with
was
envy, I see
perfect.
it. All
Okay,
right, what
the
else?
idea is you're gonna do that 2 to 3 times an hour until you can get up to 3 minutes.
Get your
5
face
minutes.
out of your phone.
100% eyes up.
What about sitting? Let's talk about
Okay,
that. We
so
do a
now
lot of
the
that.
exercise that we're gonna use is something that McGill calls movement tools. Why? Because we don't wanna make it worse. So when you go to sit down, a lot of people do this. And they flex their back. We want your back out of rotation and no flexion. We want it straight and braced, okay?
Okay.
So to sit down, and I'm gonna set
And
my
obviously consult your
pillow
doctor
down.
before you do anything drastic. Always.
100.
Right? I'm gonna say that.
100%. 100% the best advice.
Okay.
So the feet are shoulder width apart. Hands are gonna be on the hips, okay? Now, we reach down towards the knees. The weight is going into the balls of the feet, so you're dropping straight down.
The balls of the feet.
Yep, not back. And you're gonna grip above the knees strong. You're gonna anti-shrug, right? So you're not here. Shrug out of it, squeeze, show me those triceps, Ryan. Yeah, arms are straight and lock them. Yes, there. And from here, you're giving your spine traction. Okay, so you're stretching the spine, and that's how we sit down in our chair.
It does feel good.
Like that.
Yeah.
And then when you stand up, because this is also really important, is you stand up and you pull the hips through. Really key. Now, one more thing, from this position, if the keys are on the table, the phone's on the table, we go like this. Terrible, okay? So same thing, we're gonna come in that little short sub squat, we're gonna grip, we're gonna reverse shrug, show the triceps, and you're gonna reach from here, right in front of you, and grab it as the spine extends, doesn't curve. Back and pull the hips through.
I like it.
Now again, this is just spine hygiene. What we're doing is we're allowing the injury to calm down, not get worse, and teach you to move without pain triggers. Okay, so now you're in acute pain. You can't stand, you can't walk, you can't breathe.
Okay.
How do we get down to the ground? This
We're
is
not doing
another
so
tool.
well.
I'm so grateful that this has not happened to me
Yeah,
yet.
it's
I really
gonna
am.
get rough.
I'm like,
Mama,
I'm filled with gratitude in a way.
It may happen though, and should it, this is what we do.
So this
okay?
is a tummy lay?
So we go to a tummy lay, and
Okay,
we're gonna
tummy
come
lay.
to the ground like this.
Yeah.
Big step forward, knee to the floor.
Knee to the
Except
floor.
for-
Okay,
we're
spine
there.
is straight. Then step back and sit on your heels. So that's how you pick stuff up off the ground, by the way. We would walk out to grab it like this, but we're gonna walk all the way to the ground. And I want you to cross your forearms in front of you. Feet are hip width apart behind you. Put your forehead on your forearms and literally do nothing. And
I'm good at this.
imagine that your hips are just melting into the ground. And if you're like, oh my God, I can't, I'm in too much pain, you're gonna take your pillow, place it directly under the hips, and you're gonna start right here.
Pillow
And you're
under
gonna
the
do it for
hips.
about 5 minutes.
Actually,
10
let's do it
minutes.
for a few minutes. We're just gonna do it for a few, all right, let's take a break. We'll do this for a few minutes. You know what we're doing, and we'll be right back. More up the back.
Nap time is over. We're back with Jillian Michaels. We're talking about back pain and what to do if you have it and how to prevent it.
Okay, so prevention and recovering from it. Once you're out of that acute phase, we can build resilience, right? So we do that by building core stability. So we're gonna start with a move called bird dog that everybody butchers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad, Ryan, but you are messing it up. Which is why I am the trainer.
Right, but I wanted to give you an
thank you.
example of what to correct.
Thank you so much. Okay, perfect. Well, you gave me a perfect.
Obviously,
Oh my God.
it's like
So watch carefully, please. I know Kelly won't screw it up because she's waiting for instruction. We come onto the hands and the knees, and we're gonna extend the right foot back, only my foot is flexed. Do not point the foot, very important. Now you can extend the opposite arm. You absolutely made the right move with that fist, and then pull the shoulder and the hip together. That's the key. This is catastrophic. This is magic.
So pull them against each other.
Exactly.
Got it.
So you would come down, you would switch sides, and you would do 10 seconds on each side. Good, and then pull that shoulder in, other way, in. Yes, and the hip in. That's perfect right there.
Good, Ryan.
Actually perfect. Yes.
So I just want to show you that's the before and after.
Thank you.
Okay, what's next?
Okay, now
I'll show you the before.
next one, we're gonna do a modified side plank. So we're gonna come down to the ground, and I want you to do
Here's
it.
the before. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay.
Do you
Oh,
stack?
see, don't do that. Okay,
He'll
so
wear-
watch. See
he
how
will
you're
wear
doing.
himself
See
out.
this right here?
Yeah.
Devastating.
Okay.
Okay,
Obviously.
so I want this straight, right? Always. So notice how my butt is behind me, elbow is under the shoulder, and then from here you're gonna push forward, up and forward. Glutes are tight, and you're flaring your abs from the sides. Because what you don't want is this. This is gonna cause you so much pain, right?
Stack your feet though. Don't put
Stack the feet from the knees, squeeze the glutes, flare the abs. And then we press back to recover, but still keeping that spine straight. And you would do the same thing, so it's 10
A lot of people make
seconds
mistakes
each
on this
side.
one, Cal.
They do.
Yeah.
They
So you
do.
wanna get
You
it
made
right.
the first one.
Yeah.
But then you fixed it.
Trying to
yeah.
represent the audience here.
Yeah. So if we have time, we can also do a glute bridge.
I like a glute.
Okay.
Okay, so a glute bridge, we're gonna come back down to the ground. And let me give you the reps and sets real quick. We wanna do a 3, 2, 1. 3 sets of 10 on each side, 2 sets of 10 on each side, 1 set of 10 on each side.
Okay.
So a glute bridge, we come down to the ground, nice and slow. And from here, your feet are gonna be
My
hip
mic
width apart. And we're gonna lift straight up, relax the neck, relax the shoulders. Now, what people always do is that, and it's devastating. So, when I say devastating, I mean literally can make it so much worse. So we want a straight line from the knees to the shoulders, and you squeeze your tush with a little tiny pelvic tilt, but you always want a neutral spine.
Neutral spine.
Exactly. And you would hold 10 seconds, calm down and relax. Do I need to look at Ryan? I hear laughter. What's that?
He's doing like a spread eagle. He is.
Also a nice move. Not appropriate for this venue, Ryan, but yes.
I was just getting it worked out. Listen, Jillian, thank you very much. This is really good stuff for your back. Don't forget to check out the fitness app by Jillian Michaels.
Jillian's fitness app, you should download it immediately. It really got me through the pandemic.
For more information, you can visit our website at kellyandryan.com. We'll be right back.